Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Marlins Park here in Miami, Florida for a fantastic matchup between these Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs next on the show. It is a gorgeous afternoon, almost evening here in Marlins Park, where the 28-23 Chicago Cubs come to visit the 27-24 Miami Marlins, both teams in tight races for their divisions. Here you see the Chicago Cubs starting lineup. A lot of bats have started to struggle in this lineup, and they will oppose the right-hander Henderson Alvarez, who in 10 games this season owns a 2-5 record and a 2.93 ERA with 67 2/3 innings pitched, only 46 strikeouts. Now we take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. A lot of bats in that lineup that are hitting very well, but also quite a few that are not hitting too well, in particular Saltalamacchia and Adeiny Hechavarria. And they'll oppose the lefty Travis Wood, who in 11 games this season has a 7-2 record with a 3.12 ERA in 69 1/3 innings pitched with 61 strikeouts. So here in the top half of the second, Miguel Montero with a man at first. Starlin Castro is the out at second, and the out at first is Miguel Montero for the double play for the Miami Marlins. So now, in a similar situation in the bottom half, Travis Wood gets a strikeout of Michael Morse here. So now Arizmendi Alcantara up in the top half of the third. Alcantara is bunting, and he is going to take it to the bag, and he is called out at first. Joe Maddon not happy with that call, and he is going to come out, and Joe Maddon is going to challenge that call. So we're going to take a second look at this. And it looks to me that he is safe. So the official ruling from the umpires is going to be that he is safe at first base. So he's actually off and running, and he steals second base with some ease. Jared Saltalamacchia not really that good behind the plate anymore. So now Tommy La Stella up. He rips this one into the right field corner. That is going to be trouble for Giancarlo Stanton, who rockets it back into the infield. But that is going to be an RBI double for Tommy La Stella. The Cubs lead it 1-0 here early in what should be a fantastic pitching matchup. So now it is Chris Bryant with 2 men on, 2 men out, and Chris Bryant goes down on strikes, 3-pitch strikeout. So now Ichiro comes up in the bottom half of the third inning, and Ichiro sits down in the bottom half of the third inning to end the third inning. Ichiro, the old man, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, sits down. So now Miguel Montero up again, and Miguel Montero, have you ever had deja vu, hits into another double play with Starlin Castro at first base. So now Chris Denorfia comes up in the top half of the fifth, and he rockets one right back at Henderson Alvarez, deflects off of Henderson Alvarez's shin. We're actually going to take a second look at this, and Mike Morse picks it for the out at first base. Take a look at this. Ball comes in, hits him right on the right shin, and just bounces all the way to first base. So now Adeiny Hechavarria with no one on and 2 men up, 2 men on. With no one out and 2 men on, he's got that, and that is going to advance the runner to third base. So now that puts Jeff Baker, I believe, at third base with only 1 man out. It's Jared Saltalamacchia now, and Saltalamacchia takes this one to Starlin Castro. Castro flips to La Stella to Rizzo, and that is a double play, an inning-ending double play, and Travis Wood gets out of a very dangerous 2 men on, no one out situation. So now a man at second. That's Starlin Castro at second for Miguel Montero. So Miguel Montero switching his fade up a little bit. He draws the walk here, and that is going to put 2 men on, 2 men out. Tyler Colvin up. A chance to score here, double steal. And that one is thrown to third, and no, they cannot get him, so double steal. Miguel Montero, Starlin Castro winds up working. So now Tyler Colvin still has the option, and Tyler Colvin just weakly flies this one into shallow left field. Hechavarria is out. Hechavarria makes the catch, and that is the end of the inning. The Cubs squander another scoring opportunity. So now Ichiro is up with 1 man out in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Ichiro takes this one high and deep into the right center field gap. Center fielder Alcantara is there. He is going to throw it in, but that is going to be a triple for Ichiro as Ichiro rounds second base. Wow, he really hurried around those bases. So Ichiro is on third base with, I believe, only 1 out, yes. And now Martin Prado comes up. Prado takes this one high and deep into center field. Alcantara is under it, but this should be deep enough to score the run. Alcantara comes in. He throws home, and that is going to not even be close to in time to get Ichiro at home. So we have a tie ball game here, folks. It is a 1-1 tie now in the 6th inning. Giancarlo Stanton up, 2-2 counts, 2 outs. Travis Wood's pitch gets nailed high and deep to right field. That one was a moonshot from Giancarlo Stanton. And, well, that ugly Marlins statue gets a little bit of love tonight with the home run from Giancarlo Stanton. So now Mike Dunn comes in, the lefty, to pitch the top half of the 7th inning. He is going to face a pinch hitter, Albert Almora. Almora rips this one to the left side, and that is past Martin Prado's spearing glove there at third. So now Almora is going to steal. Alcantara lays down another bunt. Saltalamacchia finds it a better option to just hold on to the ball rather than throw to first base, and now there are 2 men on with no one out. Both men have decent speed. Double steal here. Almora is going to be thrown out by a mile at third base, and now this becomes a much different situation. They don't score. Jason Mott, who in 17 2/3 innings has 16 strikeouts and a 3.57 ERA, comes in now. He's going to strike out Michael Morse. Michael Morse just absolutely frozen on that beautiful cutter from Jason Mott. And he is going to wind up getting out of the inning. A.J. Ramos comes in to pitch the top half of the 8th inning. 26 innings, 2.08 ERA, 22 strikeouts. Anthony Rizzo is up. And Anthony Rizzo is going to rip one down the first base line. That is going to roll all the way into the corner. Giancarlo Stanton is going to pick it. He's going to rocket that one into second base. Anthony Rizzo has second thoughts about going to second. So now Chris Bryant is going to come up. Chris Bryant looking for his pitch. He rips this one high and deep to left field. That one is carrying all the way to the wall, and it dies on the warning track in Ichiro's glove. So now Anthony Rizzo, who thought that one might be gone, is going to have to go all the way back to first base. So now Starlin Castro is up 3-0 count. Starlin Castro draws a walk. Rizzo on second, Castro on first. Brian Morris coming in to pitch for the Fish. 33 innings and a 3.82 ERA. So now Miguel Montero up, and Miguel Montero once again getting it done. He rockets that one into left field. Anthony Rizzo comes around, and Anthony Rizzo is gunned down at the plate. Yikes, a lot of scoring opportunities being missed in this inning as the Marlins are really limiting the Cubs, but there are men on the corners for pinch hitter Dexter Fowler. Fowler shoots this one into left field. It's a skyrocket, and then it's going to fall in front of Ichiro. A little bit of base running mistake as Miguel Montero is caught out there in no man's land between second and third, but the run did score as Miguel Montero is tagged out between second and third. So we have a tie ball game heading into the bottom half of the 8th inning. It is 2-2, folks. Interesting game here. So James Russell, the lefty, is going to come out of the pen. He has a 6.75 ERA in 4 innings and an 0-2 record. He is going to be pitching to Donovan Solano. Solano rips this one into high and deep right field. Chris Denorfia is camped under it, and Chris Denorfia absolutely misses it. That's going to be a ground rule double for Donovan Solano. And the end of the line for James Russell's Edwin Jackson, who in 14 1/3 innings owns a 5.65 ERA, is going to come in to pitch to Ichiro, and Ichiro is going to rip this one into right field as well. Chris Denorfia is back on it. Chris Denorfia is camped under it, and Chris Denorfia misses it again. So that is going to be a costly error for Chris Denorfia, as now the Marlins take a 3-2 lead. Martin Prado up now. Martin Prado skies this one into deep center field. Alcantara's under it. The man at third base, Solano, has decent speed. Alcantara throws. He lays out for the throw, and it's going to be offline, and Donovan Solano scores standing up. It is a 4-2 ball game now. Steve Cishek comes in with a 4.58 ERA in 17 2/3 innings, however, does have 17 saves. And here, Jonathan Herrera is going to take this one past the first baseman, Michael Morse, and that is going to be an error, actually, it is called, and Jonathan Herrera is on first. Now, Arizmendi Alcantara takes this one to second base. Jeff Baker gets the double play going, and that is 2 outs in the 9th inning for the Cubs. 1-2 count on Tommy La Stella. La Stella just weakly hits this one right back to the pitcher, and Steve Cishek throws on to first base, and the Fish run away with this one on a couple of really bad errors by Chris Denorfia. That is why we don't play him every day, and it's looking like Chris Denorfia may possibly not have a place on this team anymore. Either Chris Denorfia or Tyler Colvin. Once Jorge Soler heats up, one of those two will be gone. And then once Bryce Harper comes back up, the other one will most likely be gone. So here you look at the final line score. Chicago has 11 hits, only 2 runs, and there were a lot of walks issued by the starting pitcher, Henderson Alvarez. Giancarlo Stanton wins player of the game for his deep home run to the opposite field. And here you take a look at the final score for the Cubs, box score. And so I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, as always, I encourage you to leave a like rating, comment down below, letting me know what you guys thought of this video, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.
For the Cubs, 2 runs on 11 hits. time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that